Hi guys, my name is Michael Doherty, and this beautiful puppy here is Mac. Mac and I have been working together as a guide dog team for about a year and a half now, actually. So we graduated from the Seeing Eye in Morristown, New Jersey, and as we go out into public every day, I am asked a plethora of questions about whether it be the guide dog itself, or whether it be handling, or whether it be the team. So I thought I'd use this forum to answer a couple of those questions. In the future, I'm going to be answering questions about general blind life, and as I am a blind parent, I'll be answering questions about blind parenting as well. But right now, I want to start literally at the beginning. And what I mean by that is I'm going to go over a couple things that blind individuals or VI individuals need before they are considered for guide dog schools. So there's about 32 schools here in North America. There are schools all over the world, and if you are actually a VI individual watching this, I would recommend, if you're on the fence, I would recommend taking the plunge, because guide dog life is great, but it's also very personal. So if you do decide to take the plunge, make sure that you do your research on your schools. So, as I said, there's about 32 of them, and all of them have their own perks. So make sure that you understand the school, contact them, contact multiple ones, compare and contrast, and make sure you make a decision that's right for you. If you're not blind or VI and you're watching this, this is just for general information, and thanks for tuning in, as they say. So, first thing you're going to need is you are going to need an immense amount of time. It took 28 days for Mac and I to complete our training, and that's a general basis and a general timeline that you can expect if you are a first-time handler. Of course, the timeline is shorter for second-time handlers, but during that 28 days, you are under the supervision of the school's trainers, and they make sure that you are safe as you work out in public settings, and make sure that the dogs are safe as you work out in public settings. Those 28 days are spent at the school of your choice, so you actually have to pick up your life. You have to put it aside, leave your family, leave your job, leave your schooling, leave really everything behind, so you can concentrate solely on guide dog handling. So, with that being said, that is not the only commitment, and that leads me into the second thing that you really need to understand as you make the decision or make the plunge. Take the plunge, I think, is what I meant to say. But nonetheless, the commitment holds true for hopefully a decade as you leave the school. So you have to have a competency level, and you have to be able to care for a dog solely alone. If you're not able to do these things alone, whether it be grooming on a daily basis, massage when needed, daily obedience, daily teeth cleaning, monthly tick and flea treatments, so on and so forth, the list goes on, you would not be considered for one of the guide dog schools. So this is one of the reasons that a lot of the schools don't take students under the age of 16. I think there's all but one here in North America that has a strict rule about at least being a certain age. So just consider that as well, and if you're not of age, there's a couple programs, depending on which school you look into, that can ease you into guide dog life, even if it's not directly. So don't be afraid to contact the school, even if you are younger than 16. They can start giving you information, maybe even introduce you to the dogs. I know there's camps at certain schools, and just experiences at some of the other ones where you might be able to go meet the dogs and actually walk with them as well. So last thing you need is make sure you have a good orientation and mobility skill already in place. If you are considering guide dog life, you already know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it takes a bit of training to know where you simply are and how to get to where you're going without your vision. So the orientation and mobility trainer that I had actually put a blindfold on me to take away the last amount of vision I had at the time, and handed me a cane. Started teaching me techniques about getting from point A to point B and what might be best for my environment, or sometimes those techniques changed depending on what block I was on. So, of course, it's crucial to be able to street cross during this time as well. And all of this has to be kind of proven to the school before you're considered, to make sure that the dogs are safe and you are safe as you go forward. So I think that's it for this video. If you have any questions, I'll try to personally answer them. Feel free just to write on the bottom there. And if you are a guide dog handler yourself, feel free to comment as well and see if I missed anything, actually. So I'm sure I have. But we'll be checking in about another week, so please enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.